Hi, YouTube. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This is Sandy, aka Simply Love, coming to you with the video for your sign of Cancer for February 2016. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate you guys. I just want to say thank you so much for all the beautiful comments you guys make, and for all the if I haven't gotten to you as a reply yet, it's because if you look at that schedule up there, whew, it's been some month for me. I'm so shocked that I'm sitting here doing these readings. As I said in all my videos that I made for, for each 12 sign, I said the same thing. I'm shocked that I'm sitting here doing these videos because of all the readings that I had. But I did give myself some time to meditate, to get the my mind, body, and spirit back, back, because there's a lot of energies that you're dealing with of other people, and being that I'm empathic, along with my other abilities, that I take on other people's energy, so I have to release that energy in between readings. So doing all that made me busy. So I haven't gotten back to you and comment back to you or reply to you. That's the reason why, but I will get to you, and I do see you out there, and I thank you so very, very much. Now, some of the comments I just want to mention, I mentioned this with all 12 signs. When you're looking at my videos and I come out and say another sign, it may be a mistake, or it may be spirit trying to talk to somebody in that sign, of that sign, is may why it came out that way. It may have something to do with spirit saying, because spirit, I use the spirit guides or they use me to speak, to give the messages to you. So it's not me doing this. If you want to blame anybody or ask anybody who I'm reading for, ask the Most High God, because he's the one that's giving me the spirit guides and speaking through me. Okay, so stop asking me in the comment section who am I reading for, when you see up at the top of the caption who it is. Be considerate, and be, we are readers here. We go through a lot. We are trying to help you guys and everything, and bring on our best to you. Just because we make a mistake sometime and say somebody else's sign, you don't need to put the comment down in there. And if I catch it, I will tell you, look, I'm sorry, I meant, this sign. And we do readings in between doing these videos for you every month. You have to kind of use a little common sense and be a little bit more considerate than sitting down there asking somebody a question about, who you reading for. It's clearly up in the caption who it is. Take it as though it's a mistake, or take it as though that is the spirit guide talking to somebody out there about maybe that particular sign that came out of my mouth, or it has something to do with the reading, and it has nothing to do with me or you personally. Okay, so no more of those comments because if I keep seeing that, I'm just going to block them out. I'm going to block you out, because I don't need to be, it don't make sense when it's common sense to know if it's in the caption, that's who I'm reading for, and I had just made a mistake, or spirit wanted to speak to somebody out there of a sign that may be in there wrong. Okay? And then that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm just going to start blocking, because that's immature, and you know what's really going on. Have some common sense here. Use some common sense, because most people that are mature and understanding, and I have a lot of subscribers that are very mature and very understanding about things, because they don't mention that kind of stuff. They don't mention it. They say, good reading, thanks for the reading, things like. Not saying I want all positive, but if it is what it is, what it is. And that's what most of my subscribers are. Very, very, very intelligent, very, very in tune, very, very acceptance of the negative and positive, very in tune of the spiritual realm, because that's all God's gonna, Most High God's gonna bring and be attracted to my attention anyway. So it's not me, it's him. So, the next time you have a question about who I'm reading for, look up in the sky and you ask him, ask the most God, high God, and he'll tell you. But other than asking me that, I'm going to start blocking you out because it just don't make any sense at all to even go there with that, because everybody makes mistakes, or there might be something that Spirit God is trying to say to somebody out there. That's all I have to say about that. The end. Now, for one thing, I'm gonna tell you, I got this crystal, and I've been doing it with each reading. I've been noticing that I could see things when I look deep in this crystal. Somebody sent this to me a while back, and I kind of like just kept it in my room, sitting there. But then I just started using it in my readings by just having it around. Because of the energy that it gives off. It gives off good energy, good positive energy. It gives off discernment, it gives protection, all that good stuff. It brings on surprises. It brings on love, all that stuff. Okay. And one day I picked it up for some reason. I'm like, you know what? There's something special about this thing. And I never took the chance to honor it, really, to really honor it and sit there and look at it. Well, as I was sitting there looking at it, I'm like, I started seeing things moving around, and I'm like, what is that? And then I noticed it was like people, and I noticed messages that they were saying, and they show them doing stuff. So, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, God, angels, for showing me this, for doing this for me, because it's adding on as I want to keep my channel interesting, along with the Spirit still giving me the information, but they're doing it in a lot of different ways, and I really appreciate it, and I really am so thankful. I'm just you guys are helping me discover more of myself and more of my power that the Most High God has given me. So I'm going to read a note from here, and you know what I'll call it? I'll call it crystal. I call it crystal note. I'm going to be calling it crystal note, because I could see something in there and tell you a little story about what I'm seeing, and I'm going to incorporate that in this reading. So that's the first thing I want to do. I'm going to show you the cards. I'm using the Dreamer's Journal, okay, using those, and then I'm going to be using the Grace cards, Oracle cards. They're by Cheryl Richardson, okay, and I'm picking one of each from these Oracle cards. The Vintage Wisdom Oracle by Victoria Mosley. And I'm going to pick one from there, okay? Alrighty then. Moving on along. And this is, I'm sorry, did I say who the reading was for? Well, it's for Cancer, okay? It's for Cancer. It's going to be up in the caption. And if I say another sign, like I said, don't bring it to my attention. If I catch it, I'll tell you, look, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, I meant to say so. If I don't catch it, I just don't catch it. It was just a mistake. Anyway, you don't have to tell me, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, now I'm going to go ahead and give me a few minutes to channel in, and so I can pick up on what I see, feel, or hear from this crystal, okay? Just give me a few minutes to channel in. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me that time to tune in. I'm sorry, and I know that took a little bit of time, but I'm sorry. I had to do that. That's how I learned to see what I see in it. So it'll be whether I'm seeing it or it's, whispering things to me, seeing it and whispering things. I get both out of this. And okay, what I'm seeing right now is they're telling me that this is for either male or female here. There's going to be somebody's got a friend, whoever you're nearby, and that friend is nearby. they're saying here that you got a true friend indeed. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, I see a friendship that is real, a real true friendship. But on the other hand, they're showing me somebody that's way back in the back, like back here, that's back here. Oh, wow. And they're like, I see a horse or something there too. There's a horse. I don't know what that means, but I see a horse. And they're way back in the back. And then there's somebody way over here, like they far away from each other, but they know each other. You know, like they know each other, but there's two, okay, as a close friend, because they're nearby, right nearby each other. They even could be neighbors. And then I see one far away, but they're saying the one that's near is the best friend, the good friend, the reliable friend for a lot of you Cancers out there. And then they're telling me that the friend that you have that's far from you, that friendship may be over with. Okay, that's what I saw, and that's what I heard. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle the cards online because I don't want you to think that this is some kind of setup from, because I'm just going to show you that I'm shuffling these cards here, and it's the story of whatever come out of it. I call it my little crystal note. What I hear and see out of the crystal note, that it's going to actually tell a story, incorporate itself in the reading, because it's been doing that for each reading, each sign that I've been doing. I'm so excited. I love that. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so give me a minute to go ahead and shuffle. This could even, I'm getting here again, I'm hearing something about, this could be not only just a friendship, this is like a love relationship too. Like some of you Cancers out there might have somebody that you're seeing that's close to you, and that's the one that they're saying that's good for you because they're close to you. And the one that's afar that you may like too, there may be somebody else that you're seeing from afar and you may like them too, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because because of the distance. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're trying to make that happen, or you're both working at making that happen, but it's not. It's not. It's the one that's near you is the best one when it comes to a partnership. Okay. First I got friendship, and then now it's a love relationship, so it's partnership between a man and a woman. Okay, let me shuffle these just once more time. One more again. Okay, now I want to pick 4 cards, being none popped out. Usually they was popping out for the other signs. Let me get that one because that's staying straight out there. That one. I'm pulling 4 cards this time. Last month I did an extended reading, so it had more than 4 because I just wanted to show my appreciation to my my fans out there, and how much I love you guys, and how much I appreciate y'all being by my side and rooting for me, when my parents were sick and when my brother was sick. I really appreciate that, so I showed my appreciation. Also, be alert that I want to be doing some specials, like giving away free readings. I have some magnets that you can put on your refrigerator that has inspirational affirmations on them that I'm going to give away. I'm going to be giving away some jewelry that I love. That I love you to the moon and back. But it's a different type of jewelry than I had before. And then there's something else. Oh, some cards, some tarot cards I'm going to give out away too. So be on the lookout for that. If you're subscribed, you'll get a video and it'll tell you all about it. Now let's get on with the reading, okay? And finish the reading anyway. So we already got the crystal note, and let's see what the first week for you Cancers, the first week of February 2016 brings. The Devil. Some addictions, somebody is addicted or obsessed with another person. That's what I'm getting from this. They're addicted or obsessed with another person. This may come along with this long distance relationship that I'm feeling, that I got from Crystal Note. A long distance relationship, because see, she, she or he, it could be either or. For you Cancers, is sitting on top of this skull, okay, and almost like kind of riding it, like, they're just stuck there, and and they just like being there or something, or, or they, it's just addictive. They just can't pull themselves away from it. So this somebody, maybe some of you Cancers out there who are visiting somebody from afar, may be the addictive one, that may be possessive or obsessive or addicted to something or someone, or to you. Maybe that's why that relationship won't work. Maybe that's why they showed me that the relationship is from the one from afar may not work, because of this person's male or female. They're talking about, this is major arcana here, so it's the devil card. So it's the main. They want you to focus on the main thing here. So whoever's from afar here, it's addictive, and you giving a go at it, but they may have some addictive obsessions, codependent. That may be the straw that broke the camel's back, is what the guides are telling me for you, if you're having choices to make, for some of you Cancers out there, okay, because of their actions and what they do and things like that when you're around them. Okay, so next, for the second week of February 2016, I got the Five of Cups. Now let me see what Spirit is saying about the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's like there's a walking away, a dissatisfaction here. Um, um, there's spilt cups here, and it may be some of you Cancers are walking away from this person that's obsessed or codependent, and they may be from afar, and you just can't do it anymore. Or it could be vice versa. It could be a person for it could be the Cancer doing this. They may be from afar. They may be they may be addicted. They may be obsessed. But I'm getting more or less, this is, some of you Cancers are going through this, and it's a disappointment to you, because it's just too far. It's like you like this one. You really, really like this one. But they're the distance is causing problems. You can't make it work but this other person from afar is trying to make it work, and they're being obsessed. They're doing too much to make it try to work. So you're just like, kind of like, just taking your losses and just go ahead and leave, and going on back home to the one that's close to you, the one that you can give your all in all to, because you kind of put a lot into this long distance relationship. You put a lot of travel time into this relationship, but you finally walk away because this person, they had some kind of addiction, something that wasn't that turned you, like I said, broke the camel's back, that you've seen in this person, that's a long distance, that just didn't cut the cake for you, and it just made you walk away from this relationship. But you still have two cups, see, back here. So that means choices. You got choices. Even though this didn't work out the way you planned it or wanted it to, you still got choices here. And that's why you're walking away. When you walk away, you're making another choice. You got a choice to make. You don't have to cry over spilt milk, really, because there's somebody else there, okay? And that is a cup. That's the emotional, the emotional side of it. And then we get the Two of Swords, and this could represent an air sign, male or female, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay, and look at the storm in back. Look at those seas in back of her. That's some stormy stuff right there. And look at those swords that she's holding on to. she's she's blocking he, or this could be a male or female, is blocking themselves from some, they're blocking themselves, and they are protecting themselves from someone, because this was a rough relationship here. This here, this right here was rough. The journey was rough. When you made the journey and got there, this person was rough. You know, you went through some things with them. Some of you cancers out there, you went through something with this person. It was really, really rough. And you have now, because it kind of hurt you, you hurt your feelings or something. I'm, you know, for some of you cancers, I'm getting that, you know, you got disappointed by this long distance relationship thing. You really thought it was going to work out, but you caught this person maybe having an extra, you know, somebody on the side. They may have said something to hurt your feelings. They might have called off the relationship. For some of you cancers, they may have been the one that called off the relationship. You just had to, you know, you start crying, you know, you got emotional, you know, you're hurt and everything like that. So now you're guarding yourself. Or this other person could have been this swords person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person. Or you could took on the energies of this sword, which is, you know, in your mind, you're mentally blocking, like you're blocking everything. And you got your blinders on. It's like you don't want to see this shit the way it really is. You don't want to see the storm behind you that's going on, all these watery, rough waters going on. You don't want to see all the clouds that's above you, all cloudy and dark and everything, and Mercury. You don't want to believe that this thing is over with. You don't want to see this breakup going on. It really took a toll on you. You really thought it was going to work out, but it didn't, and it just caused you to be in denial, and actually blocking, refusing to see. That's denial, refusing to see what's really took place here. For some of you cancers out there, you really put a lot of effort into this, and it's just over with. It's over. But then now you're left with a whole lot of choices with the Seven of Cups. So you know, just like just like the Five of Cups, there's two cups still standing there. So that's a sign of choices. It ain't over with until it's all over, till the fat lady sings. And like I told you in the crystal note about, you know, relationship or friends, that, you know, we you know, we just discussed this. Now you got a choice. You got another choice already. Just make sure that you pick the right cup this time. Pick the right cup, the one that's near you, the one that's near your heart, because we told you one was near, one was far, right? So, just pick the one this time, because you still got options on the table here. You still can pick and choose, or some of you may be be overwhelmed with all the choices that you have. Maybe you wasn't expecting it, because she's out here going like this, a male or female Cancer. You might not have been expecting. She's going like, oh. Or you may be in some kind of dream fantasy world, like just fantasizing about something and fantasizing about all this stuff and all these things that you and this other relationship that turned you down, or you turned them down, could have been. If it's the other person, if it's not you, it's like you being in this dream world. Because see, you got your eyes closed here, and you're ignoring everything that's going on around you, and it's very stormy. It's very, you know, mental blockage going on in your head. You're in denial stage here because of this relationship being over with the devil. They calling him or her the devil, the one that you really wanted to, but like I said, it was too, like we said in here, it was the friendship or relationship was just not, it wasn't going to be, it was going to be over. We said that already in the love note, in the crystal note, that it was going to be over. The one that's near you is going to be the best one to choose. You'll know what cup to choose once you get over yourself and over this breakup here, Cancer. of somebody that you really thought and had big high hopes over. High hopes was in this card, but you got a chance to, if you know, take the blinders off, you know, and put your swords down, you know, stop trying to fight it, stop trying to fight this thing, or stop trying to make it something that's already done and over with. Stop trying to make it like it's going to happen. Take the blinders off, put your swords down, and face reality. Get out of fantasy land. This person from afar is done. You know, they're gone. You got other choices right here showing you, because there's two cups still standing. Even though you're done with this relationship, you still have a chance to choose at someone else that you know, that is near you. They might even be right down the street from you. They might be right around the corner from you, but it is there. So get your head out of the clouds and you know, face the fact of what's going on here, of this breakup or whatever that done took place, friendship, relationship that done took place, and move forward. Okay, and that made sense to me a lot with that crystal note was talking about. A long distance relationship was going to end, but the one near the one, there's going to be one that's near you that's going to be better. It's going to actually be a good relationship. There's going to be a good relationship. I'm going to use this because it popped out. That just popped right on out, so I'm going to use this. Okay, now for you Cancers out there, your card here says compassion. Be gentle with yourself. You are magnificent. You're a magnificent soul. You're a magnificent soul, you Cancers out there. You are. So just be gentle with yourself. Take it easy on yourself. You're acting like you've done something, or you're being too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself, Cancer. You know, this all wasn't your fault, because that person that was coming along, like I said, is devilish, having devilish ways, having addictions, having obsessions, or something and that wouldn't have been good for you. Even though you had high hopes, and maybe you were addicted to this person and they just wasn't the one for you, and you had to face the fact of that they weren't the one for you, because they may have been the one that walked away from some of you Cancers out there, or like I said, vice versa. So just be gentle with yourself, because you're a magnificent soul. Love on yourself. You'll be okay. Have some compassion for yourself. Okay. And then last but not least, let me excuse my silence as I shuffle these cards. I'm going to do one more, pull one oracle card out of this, and then the reading will be done for you Cancers out there. Okay, this one is sticking out really bad. So I'm going to read it, and here it is again. Along with being kind to yourself, being gentle with yourself, that's going to bring on your power. You're going to get your power back, Cancer. And that ends up with a good note. You're going to get your power back. You're going to be able to bring in a new energy of romance to you that's not going to put too much stress on you and strain on you. It's going to be balanced, coming back into you and yourself and your mate, and they're going to be nearby. You won't have to worry about the traveling and all that stuff, and somebody, you know, cheating on you when you get there. You probably catch them with somebody. Some of you Cancers did. So that's all, you know, going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. You got other options, and you got your power back. So you got your power back is what your angel guides are saying. So you're ending on a good note, Cancer. That's very, very good. You got your power back. You're back on your way to doing what you need to do for you. Okay, you got your power back by being good to yourself. as this other card says, having, compassion for yourself, not blaming yourself for what happened because it wasn't your problem. It wasn't you didn't do anything. So have compassion on yourself and take it easy on yourself so you can get your power back. Get your power back. You don't have to give your power away to nobody. Nobody can be you but you. Like I told you, Steve Arrington back in the day. Listen to that. Listen to some of the music back in the day. They'll tell you a story. There's a story. There's spirit in that music back in the day. There's spirit and soul in the back in the day, and there's truth in it. There's a lot of truth in it. There's a lot of heart in it. I don't know what kind of music is out here right now, but I know there's truth in that old style music, and there's spirit in that old style music, and there's God in that old style music too, because it's the truth, and there's love in that music, and God is love. So I want to just thank you guys, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope someone got some messages out of there that made sense to you. Comment below and let me know. And stay on the lookout for something, coming up here, some goodies and things like that for you Cancers and all the rest of the signs out there. So you have to be subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming and coming to Facebook with me, and and seeing my life. My life is like an open book. I don't even care. It's nothing, no big deal. But I just talk about some stupid stuff. Sometimes I just don't say nothing at all. Sometimes I just tell it all, whatever. Not trying to be no big shot or nothing like that. It's just, I'm just who I am. I'm just an open book. There's no need to be quiet about nothing. So, and thank you for coming over to Twitter. You can, on my Facebook page, on the front page there, you'll see, I'm on Google Plus. Thank you guys for sharing my videos there on Google Plus. Also, you'll see my Twitter button, so you can join me on Twitter too. And the Facebook button is on there, so you can click on that. It'll take you straight to my Facebook page. You can join me there too. I would love to have you over there. Okay, so you can see my ordinary everyday, my ordinary life, along with some things that I say, some quotes I put out there and share from other people that are positive and uplifting. Okay, so thank you so much, and I will catch you guys later, and I'll see you in February, if not sooner. Okay, not February, March. Ooh, Lord, time going by fast. See, that was a mistake. Don't put that in the comments section. Don't say, oh, no, I made a mistake. Thank you guys, and you take care, and I love you so much. Love is all there is, and what? Love is all there ever be. Take care. Bye-bye.